What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to Perfect World Mobile. In today's video, we're going to be doing a daily overview, giving you guys an idea of what you're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis here in the world of Perfect World Mobile. Now, first things first, this video is sponsored by Perfect World Mobile, so if you do like what you see and you want to download the game yourself, please do so using my referral link in the description below. So, let's go ahead and get started. Now, when you're playing Perfect World Mobile, pretty much everything that you need to do is going to be housed right over here in this events tab. So we're going to go over here right now, and this basically shows you everything that you can do. And you can kind of see a lot of these things have very time specific or day specific things, but there are a few things that you can do every single day, no matter what time of day it is. So we're going to go ahead and show you a few of those, starting with the Heavenfall Tower. Ladies and gentlemen, now it doesn't matter where you are, I'm gonna get toasted in this tower, but don't you worry, I'm good. So we're gonna jump over here to the Heavenfall Tower, and this is basically your tried and true endless tower mode, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, doesn't matter where you are in the world, if you just wanna pop on over here, knock out one of these floors, you can. So here we are. Let's see how well my autoplay does. I got some confidence, and I got my finger on the HP and the mana button, so I'm feeling pretty good about my odds. Not to mention I am a healer. Look at my HP and mana just being drained here. But I think we're good. I'm pretty sure we're good. I have it auto set to basically pop my HP or pop my mana once I get to about 20% mana or about 30% HP. So right now, hold. I'm a little worried here. We're good. I'm gonna press it early. We're just gonna get that cooling down as fast as possible. So we're gonna beat up these little jelly floats here, and once I complete all of these, I will have completed the floor. So this kind of shows you that even though the power, like it showed I was a little weak for that floor, but I was good to go. I'm not going to keep pushing it there because you can see the next recommended battle ranking right here is 24,000. So we're just going to leave that where it is. You can knock out one of those floors and instantly teleport right back where you were inside the world. So that's something that you can do at any time based on what your power level is. So every single time you get like a real big boost in power, you definitely want to check in on that endless tower mode there. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. So that's that. So I can also go in here and blitz all of my previous floors and get all of those rewards as well. So you only want to do that once you've kind of gotten to your limit. I might have been able to sneak out another floor here, but that's okay. So I went ahead and blitzed it, and I got all of the rewards I've gotten before by doing those tower floors. And I'm also getting some activity points. I'll take it. In addition to that, you also have the Pinnacle. The Pinnacle is basically PvP. So based on how powerful you are, and I haven't done this in a little bit, so we're just going to just rip through a bunch of these people here. Now this will teleport you, once again, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, it'll teleport you to the arena, and you stay in that arena until you're done. You don't have to keep teleporting in and out. You basically stay in here until you're done PvPing. So Darren Campos, sorry buddy. I don't really think you stand a chance. There's just HP right there compared to mine. Nice stun at the very end. And then you can hit challenge again, it'll take you back to this screen. So we'll go ahead and move on up here, just to kind of move up the ranking a little faster. But this is basically 1v1 PvP. If you're like me, you like to play on auto, you can. But of course, if you start getting into the higher ranks, you might want to take control of this manual. That way you can kind of abuse the AI a little bit. Usually when you play manual versus the AI, you can kind of pick up on some patterns and kind of figure out ways to kind of beat them. So that's that. Let's see how far we can go. I am once again 20... Oh boy, they're starting to show me some real players right here. Let's wuss out here and just fight this girl here. So like I said, you stay in the arena and you can knock out as many fights as you feel like you can actually beat. Sorry there, Lorna Forbes. You were also going down. She put me to sleep right there, but not going to be enough. Like I said, I'm a healer as well, so they have to kind of kill me like 18 times before I die. And there you go. And then once you're done, you're like, you know what? I'm done with PvP. Guess what? Teleports you right back into the world, right where you were, and you can pick up right where you left off. So very, very nice. And like I said, you don't have to do this all back to back like I'm doing. I'm just kind of going through and showing you a few of these different things so you have a better idea what you're going to be doing here. And there is another list of characters here. So I'm starting to move up the ranks here, and I should be able to, I'll start fighting people that are actually my level, but not on camera. You're about to make fun of me here. So that is the Pinnacle. Now the Divine Valley and the Exorcist Trial, those are temporary. See, you can see how it says limited. These are going to be things that you need to log in at a specific time for. Like I said, in this video, we're going to be focusing in on things that you can do pretty much any time that you want, which is like the Pinnacle, Heavenfall Tower. You have Monster Massacre, which is a really easy thing to queue up for. You need a party to do this, but once again, you can click the auto matchmaking. Look how fast I got into a party. I'm going to leave. Sorry, guys. I know you thought you had a healer. You don't. But basically, that's something that you kind of want to do towards the end of your gameplay session, because it's exactly what it sounds like. You go in here and you massacre monsters. So there's a lot of just kind of DPSing down groups and things of that nature. So that's something that, like I said, you want to do closer towards the end of your gameplay session to kind of finish that off. I'm going to go ahead and teleport over to a new town so we can get a little change of scenery. In my first video, I already showed that town off, so I want to show off a little bit more in this game now that I am a level 45. Every now and then you're going to hit like a milestone where the game tells you that you have to be a certain level before you can proceed, and I'm like right there. As you guys can see, I have a quest that basically says reach level 45. Here I am, level 46, ready to go. So here is the city of Plume. And like I said, if you haven't seen my first video, you can fly pretty much at any time, as high as you want, look down upon people. You can see real life people just walking around, doing their thing, going from quest to quest, which I always appreciate. This game actually feels like a real world because there's actual like cities. There's places that you can actually go. Let's go to the City of Lost first, and then we're gonna actually jump into a dungeon and get back over here to the daily grind. While we sightseeing, FG, I don't know. But we are. There we go. And every single time you hit this loading screen, it shows your actual character. Like, that's my actual weapon that I'm using. Like, that's actually the model of the weapon. And your weapons do change based on which weapons you have. Here's the City of the Lost right here. And it definitely looks lost here. Look at that. Very, very nice. Sometimes it's just nice to just fly through the air and just kind of enjoy the finer things in life, you know? Very, very nice. All right, so right now, every single day, you definitely want to run at least 2 of these cultivation dungeons because you're going to get rewards for doing so. So it's actually a really good idea to jump in here. This is going to give you a really good power boost. So we're going to go over here to the Apocalypse Valley. As you guys can see right here, here's the battle ranking recommended, and here's where I am right over at 20K. So I am just fine. Once again, really easy to get into a party. Just hit matchmaking. We're not going to leave this party. We're going to go ahead and ready up. I like the fact that it's slightly bigger parties. You take a party of 6, as most games are like a party of 5. So I like to have the extra person here. You coming? You coming? Freaking archers, I tell you. Let's try it one more again. And you don't actually have to wait on that. So while you're waiting for the queue and you're waiting for the leader to queue up the dungeon, you can just be doing literally anything else. One thing I found that was really interesting, so while we're waiting for that queue to pop up, this has been like the very first time in a long time I actually had to like do real crafting in this game. Like, I was starting to play this game and I found out that I was like not regaining my mana really fast. So I actually had to go and craft my own food and water. Like, I actually had to do that. When's the last time you had to do that in any game? It's kind of wild. So I actually started working on my life skills over here. So I started fishing so I can get shrimp. I started doing alchemy here so I can make HP and mana elixirs here. Here's my cooking. I'm leveling that up. I'm actually going to go ahead and level that bad boy up to 10, hopefully. So as you help your guild, you get guild tokens like this. And these guild tokens can be used to, check it out, make food. And the game tells you basically where to get certain items here. So here's a little perch fish right over here. I can go fish it up myself. Oh, hold on. I can go fish it up myself if I choose to. But let's just say I'm in a real big rush. I don't feel like doing it. I can actually buy the materials from other players. So I can say source stall. And these are actual players that went and fished all these things up and put these on the auction house. And I can buy them from players, which is really, really kind of cool. I'm going to leave this party, and we're going to queue back up. These guys don't look like they know what's going on here. So we're going to leave that party. Go back in here. Go back to events. Cultivation dungeon. Let's queue back up. Matchmaking. Future FG here saying, thanks for watching the video up until this point. We have some codes on the screen here for you. If you want to redeem these codes, they are first come, first serve basis. Check out the directions down in the description below. All right. So here we are on our way to the dungeon. I had to lead my own group. You know, sometimes you gotta just take matters in your own hands. Waiting on other people to make groups, you'll be sitting in town all day. All right, so here we are, Apoc Valley. Yes, let's go ahead and get it on. Main heals, as always. I'm actually pretty darn strong here, so I don't really feel like I'm gonna have too much of an issue. I always like to clear out my UI. I turn off all of this stuff over here in the top, and I like the fact that it does give you that opportunity. Not to mention, this is, and you guys know I always talk about this, not a red dot simulator 2019. Every now and then, of course, you have like a red dot here and there, but it's not excessive like a lot of these games tend to be. This red dot, what does it ask me for? To engrave something here. I'm gonna go ahead and engrave that ring, engrave my cape, and boom, done. No more red dots on the screen. Appreciate it. So here is this is actually my very first time being in this dungeon, so, oh wow, Garuda. All right, so like I said before, autoplay is really good for just kind of going through your rotations, going through your hero rotations, but actually paying attention to the actual fight itself, I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna screw this up here. Because if I go down, the party goes down. But I'm down for the responsibility, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and, just for giggles, I'm gonna get a better look at the boss. just to be a total tourist here. But it looks like I'm pretty safe for the most part. Look at this guy. I think this is this our tank? Leonis? I think it is our tank. He's like in cat form. I feel like I'm playing another game. Can't tell you what it is because this is a sponsored video, but you know what I'm talking about. Got an animal doing the main tanking job. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, this was easy work. I mean, if it wasn't for such a phenomenal healer, you know. FG, you're just playing on autoplay. Yes, I am, but I have min-maxed my character to the highest degree, and I got myself a new ring. All right, so here's some trash mobs here. Looks like a bunch of golems and some, I don't know what those things are. Some underwater creatures as well. They look like they're kind of out of place here. We're keeping going, and like I said, the only thing I really need to focus on, since I'm pretty overpowered for this little area, just making sure I don't run out of mana. And as you guys can see, mana is actually an issue. Like, you do have to kind of manage that. So making sure that you come inside of a dungeon with actual food and water, like it's like a real MMO. It was pretty great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that now, just to kind of get my cooldown ticking down as fast as possible, because I'm not about to be like, hey guys, can you wait until I get some mana? I ain't about to be that guy. Here comes Gluttony. Guess what? All of them are coming. Violet. There's more coming. Don't worry. There's even more. Ridgeback. Like, they're like, you know what? We're not about to fight you one by one. We've seen this story before. Here's Footless. That's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie. We're not about to just fight you one-on-one. We're going to make this happen. Here's Vision. So literally, they threw every single boss at us. But don't you worry. They still come out one at a time. oh, hold on there. Autoplay. Start. See, there you go. Don't use autoplay. And I was sitting there talking, so I couldn't actually get to my screen fast enough. I can actually run through these real quick, just because I want to make sure my heal beam heals everyone here, because I was the bad player and I got hit by that telegraph. See that? That was my bad. That was my bad. That's the only thing I think he does, is this little straightforward charge. So I think I can kind of manage that. All of these bosses kind of just have, in this instance, they kind of just have one or two gimmicks here, since you're having to fight them all back to back to back. So every single boss brings their own couple of gimmicks here, which kind of equal like one big boss. Here's Footless, once again, bold-faced lie. Cat versus dragon, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, by far, this is my favorite mobile MMO that I have played since mobile MMOs have been a thing. So this is the one that I'm going to kind of hang out here for a while, see what in-game is like. But I do need to get that. I do need to get this. Right in the middle of the battle, FG? I know. I do really need to get this. I mean, this video is sponsored. They didn't give me no currency. Oh, no. They didn't give me no currency. I wish they would have. That would have been the first thing I would have purchased. Straight up. Here's Gluttony. Once again. And I do like the fact that all of the races can kind of group together. So you will be able to see what the humans look like. You'll be able to see what the Beastmasters look like. And then, of course, the Winged Elves. You can see what we all look like here. Speaking of what we look like, I am still running a skin. So if I really wanted to take it off and let you see what I normally look like, that's my normal look right there. But I do actually look pretty good in both outfits. I was going to say I do kind of like my samurai outfit, but this is what everyone's kind of wearing at the moment. I do look pretty darn good without it, though. Very, very nice. And yes, armor and weapons do show up in this game. So there you have it. We're fighting two at the same time right now. I'm going to let the tank handle everything here. Doing a good job. Look at this. Right outside the telegraph. What a pro, FG. Threading the needle. Easy work. Easy life. Actually, you know what? Right in the middle of the battle, I gotta be... You know what? This thing don't last forever. It only lasts 7 days. Wait, could I not turn it back on? Oh, up. up. That's what I do when I do pro moves there. All right. There we go. Back into my little samurai outfit here. Better take advantage of it while it's still free. So we got Ridgeback down here to about 16%. Violet's up at 54. I don't think it matters what order you defeat them in, but I guess we're going to find out. I always feel like in a lot of games when you have two bosses that you fight at the same time, if you kill one before the other, like the other one gets really, really strong and you want to kind of kill them at the same time. I don't know if that's the case here, but luckily this team has an amazing healer, so we're not really going to have to worry about that. No worries whatsoever. Down goes Violet. So all of those bosses that came out trying to look all fancy, down they go. All right. So those are just some give me items here. Let's see what the actual loot is about. No upgrades. No upgrades for me this time. That's all right. So you want to do, like I said, 2 dungeons per day. That way you get your cultivation bonus. But you can run more dungeons if you're looking for a specific drop or something like that. Did you miss the first batch of codes? Here's another one. Directions down in the description. All right, so that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been a look at Perfect World Mobile. Once again, thank you so much to Perfect World Mobile for sponsoring this video. Before I go, I'm going to show you a little hidden quest right here, over here in the city, right here, basically where I'm standing. Take a look at this NPC right here. If you greet this NPC and basically say, hey, what's going on? You will actually get, now this is, there's no quest that leads you to this NPC whatsoever, and there are various hidden quests throughout the game. So definitely kind of like make sure that you're involved in the community, in the Reddit, Discord, things of that nature, so you can kind of share where these hidden quests are, because they're actually pretty good. So if I talk to this NPC right here, basically go to this NPC, say hi, so use your emote to basically greet that character. And once you do that, oh, I'm out of backspace. Come on. Hold on. Let me dismantle some stuff. all right. We're good. We got three back slots. What a perfect way. What a perfect way to end it. So you talk to this NPC. After you greet this one, This guy's gonna give you a bunch of stuff here, and then he is gonna give you an archer's confession. And then as you get that archer's book, you can now see right here in your quest log, you have an H right here for a hidden quest. So this is main quest, this is oracle quest, and this is hidden quest. And if you go through this quest here, ladies and gentlemen, you will receive some costume pieces. So definitely enjoy that. I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing for you in this video, but like I said, there are hidden quests all throughout the world, and these quests actually give you some pretty good stuff here. So like I said, this is a costume piece, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this bad boy off on my own time, ladies and gentlemen. So that will do it. Once again, my name is FG3000. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.